Morning, how we doing? All good. So just finished a little bit of a run, did 35 minutes resistance work. And as the article says about where the energy comes from, so the resistant work, doing sets of, you know, 10 to 15, slow, take your time on the tempo, covering 45 seconds to 60 seconds on each set. I'm using up a lot of the carbohydrate as well as stimulating the muscle. Now I'm out for a family run, so with regards to that aerobic system, which could be using more about the body fat for energy. Now, why am I saying all this? We need it all. We need to be stronger. We need to be able to have volume through resistance training, whether you're using body weight, be it press up, plank holds, knee moving, slow squats, lunges on the spot. You don't need kit, you just need a 6 foot square. And just keep an eye on the time. Don't just kind of smash out 10 reps. It's how do you do the 10 reps? 3, 2, 1 down, second hold at the bottom, 2 seconds on the way up, squeeze at the top, do 2 of them. Fantastic. It'll be a little bit more insulin sensitive, but remember, you're not walking to the tube, you're not walking around. And that's where, again, we'd be using a lot of body fat stores that we didn't even realize. And so now 3 months into this easing of the lockdown, and we need to move more, okay? And with that, it comes from routine. What is your routine? When do you walk? When do you get outside? When do you feel better? I know the rain's coming over the next 7 days, okay? It's not gonna rain 24/7, is it? So we've got to get out, we've got to get moving, and you've got to change habits. You've got to kind of change the story you have in your mind, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that 20-minute body weight or stretch or whatever it may be tomorrow. It's always a tomorrow, right? What are you going to do today is the important thing. So as I set out at the beginning of the lockdown, the 10-day challenge, you need to refresh that. What do I need to do? What do I need to improve? What is the story I need to change in my mind? Okay, because it's that story that says, nah, today's not the right day, or I'm just not feeling up to it, But you can't go by how you feel all the time. Okay, if the body's achy, you've got to totally respect that. You've got to keep your immune system strong. You haven't slept so well, getting moving is actually going to be the best thing for you. But again, the key thing is it's just going to be appropriate. All right, so like I say, don't kill yourself on this. Just don't try and do too much too soon. You're not going to take it on board. We never did that in the best of times. So my advice would be just get a routine. If you haven't got any routine at the moment, start small. I am going to aim 1 or 2 times a week. Just try and focus, maybe once at the weekend, once in the middle of my week, to go for that walk, to go and do some stretching, to go and do some press ups if I can do press ups. Okay, I could do 5, 7, 10, whatever it may be. What's my challenge for next week? That 10 turns to I'm going to take a 10, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to add some more on. You're always challenging your body, but the most important thing is you're changing your mindset. And if you change your mindset, there's so much you can achieve. And we know that it's not just in fitness, it's not just health, it's in business, in relationships, and everything. Mindset is everything. So how you set yourself, again, you don't have to be vocal about it. You just need to have confidence in yourself. That changes you go to set out. You don't quit, okay? It's not always going to be easy, but you don't quit. If we quit, we stop. And that reinforces the, yeah, you know what, I've tried it a few times and yeah, it didn't work for me. Well, no, I know it didn't, because you stopped, right? Oh yeah, I used to stretch, yeah, and then times got pretty tough. When times are tough, that's when you need to stretch and move even more so, and you have to be committed. Okay, so the discipline is, it's not necessarily to how I feel, like I feel okay, my immune system's good, so then I go and do it, but I might push it back a bit later. I recognize that if I get my training done earlier on, if I get my walk out earlier on, then whatever the day brings, I've got it done. However, it doesn't always work that way. Come mid-afternoon, I've still got to get it done, and it's a lot harder. But when you go and do that, you prove so much to yourself. You have confidence in your own word, that if I go to say I'm going to do something, I will do it. And there you go. You've just got that inner confidence that if you set something out, you're going to achieve it. So listen, have a great day. I hope some of this is useful about setting up the routine, the importance of muscle function. If I'm jumping on the spot 10 times, there's different energy to if I do a minute set of squatting, and that's different for me to go for this nice jog with the family. So keep your movement varied. If you're not doing one of them, you should address it, okay? So if I'm not doing the walking, I need to address that. I'm resistance training using body weight, great, go walk. I'm walking, I'm not doing anything else. Do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, do some planks. There's some of that stuff that we've done in the gym that if you're not training with me, there's so much that you actually know of what to do. So look, I'm always at the other end of the line. reach out, let me know what you're doing if we're not talking on a weekly basis. I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy.